Hey guys, what's up? Dimebot here. I am back, and we have a first look. Well, I suppose a second look. I actually checked this game out for the first time live on stream. If you want to see that, the link is in the description below, and I'll put one of those little card thingies up in the top right now. But yeah, this is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Kickstarted quite a while ago. This is from, I'm going to butcher this name, Koji Igarashi, the man who gave us Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And this game does not pretend to be anything but another Castlevania. You know, Konami won't make them anymore. It's too interested in pachinko machines. So, Iga just did it himself. So let's take a quick look at the options. So you've got a... They call this... What did they call this? Sound mode. This is a music player. You've got your configuration. We've got your controls. They are rebindable. I'm going to restore the defaults real quick. I have played this game with mouse and keyboard. It's fine. I do prefer a controller. Separate sliders for all the audio. We've got full screen, borderless, full screen, windowed. Oops. Lots, well, not lots of resolutions, several resolutions. A brightness slider. VSync on or off, frame rate smoothing on or off. Your typical options. Cinematic I haven't tried. I'm not 100% sure what it does. I might do a follow-up video for that, but it's a decent options menu, especially considering what the game is. And you've got language, voice, vibration, hints on or off, shard animation. This one you may want to turn off after a while. I'm going to leave it on for you guys. You can change the blood color, amusingly enough. Input lag, reduce, reduction. You've got swap, confirm, and back, so if that throws you off for some reason, you can switch it. It's not a terrible options menu. Now, you can see I'm about 10% through. I've played for a little less than an hour, according to this game, although Steam says 68 minutes, so one of them's lying. It's probably Steam, since that's what Steam does. Let's hop on in here and talk about this game. Now, if you've ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Aria of Sorrow, just go buy this game. That's all you need to know. So here we are. This is Miriam, my character, your character. Can run, you can backstep, you can attack. I can use the right analog stick to do this little thing where I aim. That's because I have that spell. I also have this, which is an ability that I got from a boss. You can see in the upper left I've got my health and I've got mana. Mana does regenerate. There are also items you can get. Let's dive into a menu real quick. So we've got equipment, got your weapon, your head, your body, accessories, accessory 2, scarf, and the accessories and the hat actually show up on your character. The body part will not, because I'm actually using scale armor, but I'm okay with being able to wear a garbo hat and elf ears. There are a crazy amount of weapons in this game so far. I've got guns, whips, swords, knives, kung fu shoes. I've barely even scratched the surface. Here are our shards. I will explain these a little more once we get into the game, but these are those attacks that I was just using, the tentacle and the flame blast, and these you get from defeating enemies. Enemies have a chance to drop a demonic shard that you can then equip. There's also a ton of stuff in your inventory. There is a whole... Ooh, that's new. A whole crafting system. You can check alchemy notes, see information on different demons. It'll show you which shards you've gotten from them, like the Blood Grinder Knight. I haven't gotten his shard. I've only gotten 14% discovered and 6% bound. This is... yeah, this is a big menu. You can see your quests. There are side quests. Techniques for different weapons. It's a pretty fleshed out system. So let's get out of here. I am currently in our home base. This is the dude that will let me craft things.
Hi, Miriam.
I'm going to let you guys
So, what'll it be?
hear some of the voice acting, but it's not great. It's kind of shit, actually. It's very cheesy, and I don't like it. Some people will, but the English voice acting is very hit or miss, and most of it's miss for me. I cannot make any of these recipes because I don't have enough stuff. I can enhance my shards if I want to. As you can see, I've upped Thrashing Tentacle to level 3.
I'll go with this.
You can enhance it again, and you have to use items that you get from defeating enemies and find in the world to do that. Could also craft myself a few potions, but only one. That's an upgrade.
I'll go with this.
There's a nice create and equip option. That's always something I love in the game.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive.
So that's just kind of a taste. It's not... Those two in particular aren't awful, but some of the other side characters are not great. Over here we have a whole other shop.
Hello, Miriam. I appreciate
She's
your
one of the ones that I
patronage.
find to be a little weaker.
What are you looking to buy?
So,
Is this right? Then we have a
Waystone.
deal.
That's a new item. Takes you wherever your picture requires concentration. Interesting.
Is this
All right.
right? Then we have a deal. Thank you. Come.
Enough messing around in here. Let's jump into the actual action of the game. So as you can see, this is very, very reminiscent of a old school Castlevania game. Which is what it's intended to be. This game, one thing I like about it is that it wears its influence and what it's trying to pay homage to on its sleeve. Feels like a Castlevania game. And once the music kicks in, it definitely sounds like a Castlevania game. The soundtrack's not up to the stellar quality of, say, Symphony of the Night, but it's still good. And is also not plain. Here is the castle, and this thing is big. There is, thankfully, a fast travel system in place. You just have to find the rooms. There we go. Here comes some music. So if you've ever played a Castlevania game, you'll be familiar with the core. Explore the castle, kind of fill out the corners of that map, find some save rooms. Get better weapons, fight bosses. The very core of where the idea of Metroidvania comes from. The backstep mechanic is a very nice touch in this game. It plays extremely well. The controls are nice and tight. I'm playing using the D-pad on an Xbox controller. As I said previously, it is fine on mouse and keyboard, but this is my preferred way to play. Alright, enough of you guys. And ding, there's a level up for me. Now I have yet to get a double jump, but obviously that is going to be a mechanic, judging from some chests that I found. Oh, and that was a shard. That will allow me to summon a bat. I've already gotten that one, so... As you can see, there are tons of enemies. The backgrounds in this game are absolutely gorgeous. The whole game is pretty. One thing that I will address is because they are using 3D models here, it can take a little adjusting to the way the animations play out. They are very well done, but they are 3D models running through what essentially are used to be 2D animations in the Castlevania games. It's nothing huge. It's not a deal breaker, and it only took me about 10 minutes to get used to the way this game feels. But past that, it really does feel a lot like an old school Castlevania game, and I don't remember how the heck to get up here. Yeah, it's disgusting cool pool of blood there. Sure, that's out perfectly hygienic. Oh, hello, blood grinder guy. Can I have your shard, please? Nope. One of the goofier death noises in the game. Oh. These bookshelves will give you archives and different moves, see? And it tells you how to do it. Here, literally Street Fighter-like controls and what weapon it's for, so... Very nice touch if you want to get a little extra oomph out of your preferred type of weapon. And that, I think, is something worth touching on, is the weapon variety. There is a different type of weapon for everybody in this game. This longsword handles much differently than the claymore I was using previously. Again, that looks like something I'll need a double jump for. There's also a mechanic where Miriam can use her magic to unlock doors. Now, the whole conceit of this game, story-wise, is a little convoluted and weird and very Castlevania. Nope, pig, leave me alone. Nope, bad flying pig. Bad archer. The piggies will actually try to flatten you. They're not very nice. The story is not bad by any means, and I really don't want to spoil it for you guys. I'll just say that it's... You, as the damsel in distress, is... Well, you're not really the damsel in distress, and you're the only one that can stop the bad guy because you happen to have the same powers as him, but you aren't evil, but the more shards you absorb, the less human you become, and so on and so on. Can I have a shard from one of you, please? No? It's not bad. It's decently written. But you're really probably playing this for the... Ooh, that's different. Really probably playing this for the gameplay and the nostalgia, and I think Iga is done a great job of just saying, look, it's a Castlevania game. Go ahead and play it for what it is, because that is what it is. If you put a Castlevania title in this game, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I would believe it right away. And that's probably the highest compliment I can give it. The only thing that's not up to the standards of the old games, I feel, is the music. And even then, the soundtrack is still really good. Oh god, how many of those guys are there? Exploration is great. I've already found tons of areas that I want to go back to. So yeah, guys, you know, like I said, a second kind of more in-depth look where I'm not streaming the game at the same time so I can actually talk about it. It's fun. It looks good. It plays extremely well. It's a Castlevania successor we've all wanted. So, go give it a look. You won't be disappointed. I can practically guarantee that. I intend to play through all of it on stream, so if you want to see that, the VODs will be up, or you can tune in live at twitch.tv/9bot. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will try to make some more videos for you guys and not be completely stuck on Twitch all the time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.